Gang gang, mother truckers. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, susireynolds. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on that link or that thumbnail, the picture of my face, or it's above, beside, below it. I don't know what you clicked on, you don't have to click on whatever you clicked on. Thank you so much for clicking on it. I am so glad you are here. So for today's video, I'm like so happy, you guys, if you can't tell, because I just freaking did my speech. I'm a free woman. Anyways, for today's video, I'm going to obviously be doing a story time, which is why I'm nice and cozy, and I have some chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream because, again, killed my speech. I deserve it. Hi. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing story time about the time that I almost got arrested. Again, if you want to hear about the first time that I almost got arrested, I'll put the link down below, and I'll have a card about it right here or right here. I don't freaking know. But yeah, so if you want to hear about the time that I almost got arrested, then keep watching. Oh gosh. I don't want to talk about this. I have my dog Daisy right here, my loyal companion. I'm totally exposing myself with this video. I just feel the need to point that out because I'm sorry, it's distracting me, you guys, but like, why do my braids swoop sideways? Like, that's so annoying, and they do that every single time I braid my hair like this. Like, is it the way that I'm braiding them, or is it just my hair? Anyways, I'm gonna try to ignore it. So let's go back to 2014 or 2015. Oh my god, that's so long ago. Wow, let's go back to one of those years I can't remember. Good old Seuss is a junior in high school. I'm at a new school. I have new friends. I'm doing great, guys. I was thriving. And just really quickly, if you're watching this and you happen to be one of the people in this situation, don't worry, because I will be replacing names with fake names. So I became pretty good friends with a group of guys, and we hung out all the time. It was like about 4 or 5 guys, maybe 6. I don't freaking know. It was, you know, a decent group of guys, and then some of my girlfriends too that I became close with. We would all hang out all the time. And so I was with my friend sleeping over at her house, and my guy friends texted me, and it was a group message with my guy friends and a couple of my girlfriends, and they texted and they were like, Seuss, like, come over to, we're gonna call him Chad, because Chad, what kind of name? I can't. Chad and Brad, the Chad and Brads of the world. Anyways, so we're going over to, like, come over to Chad's house. Like, we're all here and it's gonna be so fun. Like, we're hanging out, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, I have, like, Mandy. I'm gonna forget these names. I have Mandy with me, like, is that okay if I bring her? And they're like, yes, of course. And I was like, Mandy, you wanna go? And she was like, OMG, yes, obviously I wanna go. So then I drive over because I'm the only one in this situation who has my license, because the group of people that I was hanging out with, they were all sophomores at the time. So drive there. I didn't text my aunt and tell her that that's where I was going because I didn't think that there would be any problems, but we get there and find out that Chad's mom isn't home, and they didn't decide to tell me that which, like, I guess it doesn't really matter, but like, when I say she isn't home, like, she wasn't gonna be home for a couple of days, like, she was gone. So it was just Chad, house to himself. We get there, and again, viewer discretion advised, my friends. Underage drinking, I do not condone it. We get there, and there's alcohol everywhere, and everybody is drunk, drinking. Chad, Brad, Bob, whatever, they're all drunk AF, and I'm out here like, I did not want to walk into this, and like I had fun in high school and stuff, but like, I was good. Like, I didn't do anything bad. I didn't go to parties, because like, I know it's just stupid in high school. Like, if you get like, you just need to wait until you go to college and you can do whatever the frick you want. But like, if you try and do that stuff in high school, like 9 out of 10 chance, like, you're gonna get caught. So we get there and everyone's drunk, and I was like, Mandy, like, do you want to go? My purse is on my shoulder. I'm ready to just boom boom right out of there because I'm not trying to be around that mess. Everything was red flags everywhere, you know. But Mandy was like, no, it's gonna be so fun, like, let's stay. And I was like, guys, I really didn't want to. Like, I just remember feeling so uncomfortable in that situation. Like, I really did not want to be there, but I also didn't want to be a crappy friend. And so I was like, all right, we can stay for a little bit. And so we stay, and like, it's like fun. The guys are just like, at this point, they're so drunk, they're just being like annoying. No offense to any of those guys if you're watching, but also, like, we haven't talked in a super long time, so are we even friends, question mark? I don't even know like how long it had been, like maybe an hour to 2 hours. We weren't there, like, we weren't gonna stay for super long because it was late, and like, we did need to get back to our house. But then, you know, we're all upstairs, I don't know, we're playing some game, I don't remember, like, somebody starts knocking on the door. My friend Esther, that's a freaking horrible name, but I'm just enjoying this naming thing. My friend Esther runs down and goes and answers the door, and we're all up there like having fun, whatever. And then she comes up and her face is like white, and she's like, who is it, Chad? She's like, Chad, there's a cop at the door. And we're all like, literally every single head was like, I was like, are you serious? Like, you're messing around. And she was like, no, there are cops like at the door. And so let's just rewind a little bit. Why would there be cops at this door? Because nothing was being done wrong. Nobody was driving, nobody was this. But Chad decided that he wanted to listen to freaking like Screamo and turn it up. Literally, I couldn't even hear my own brain. Everything was like shaking. I was like so loud. So the neighbors were like, wow, that's super loud and obnoxious. I'm gonna call the cops. So they call the cops and say, we think there are some children next to us. They're making a lot of noise, blah, blah, blah. So the cops show up. And there we all are, alcohol everywhere. And so one of my friends, he's not really my friend. I don't think he ever really was my friend. He was kind of mean to me, honestly. And if you're watching, I'm gonna call him, I almost just said his real name. Okay, we'll call him Travis. Sorry, Dom. That's Dom's boyfriend's name. Anyways, the Travis in this situation was mean always, and he ran out the back door, like on the porch, and walked home. So he was fine because his house or his cousin's house or whatever was so, and he was like one of the people who was literally like the most drunk. He walked home and escaped free, no punishment, no nothing. Are you freaking kidding me? The other two girls just start crying and they're like, oh my gosh, if my parents can't find out, I'm gonna be in so much trouble, blah, 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 all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I'm out here just like, great, my life is ruined because of these. And so Chad goes downstairs and we hear him talking, and then the cop walks in and is like, all of you, like, you need to come downstairs, come out here. And so we all do the freaking walk of shame down the stairs. And so they're like, all right, backs against the hallway, sit down. So we're lined up in the hallway, sitting like this, our backs against the wall, heads hung in shame, so freaking nervous. One by one, they call us like up. They're like, okay, like you, come on to the front door. This cop, like, I swear to God, she thought this was funny. Like, I guess if I was a cop, I'd probably think it was funny too, but like, it wasn't funny at the time. It was just so like unfortunate, and I was like, why am I here? I really just wanted to like run and drive home. I want to be like, you think they chased me in a cop car? But anyway, so we're like all like, what the heck are we gonna do? Because freaking almost all of these people are drunk and they're 15 and I'm 16. Like, that looks horrible. And each one of us, she's like, have you been drinking? And talking about, you know, talking about like breathalyzers and like walking down the line, stuff like that, all this stuff. And she's like, have you been drinking? And then she makes us one by one come up to the door, ask us if we've been drinking, and then she makes us call our parents and put them like we have to tell them what's going on, and then she talks to them. And then we all have to wait for everybody's parents to show up before any of us could leave. It was literally so horrible and so embarrassing. And so I know you're like, Susie, wow, clickbait, because technically like I didn't almost get arrested, but like that could have easily happened, you know, like it just depends. But so I called my aunt. She was so mad at me. I was like, you don't even get it. I was like, I wasn't drinking, I didn't know, like, but she was not having it. And Mickey was on the ball, angry. And so she was angry, and she said she was just so disappointed. And you know, when your guardian parent, whatever, says disappointed, it's just like, you're like, no, don't be disappointed in me, anything but that. My aunt, there's no point in her driving. I was like, I drove here. I was like, I'm staying the night at her house. Like, she was like, have you been drinking? And I was like, no. And she was like, yeah, I can tell. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Like, what? Like, and so then I was like, can I just drive back to like her house? And she was like, yeah, but we had to wait until every single one of our friends' moms showed up. And like, they're all friends, so it was just really a horrible, very awkward situation. And like, none of us were allowed to hang out for such a long time. I was grounded. I like begged her not to tell my grandparents. I was like, please don't tell mommy and daddy, please don't tell anyone. And so I don't think, maybe later, but I don't think she told anyone. And so I was like low-key grounded. So that was even worse. And I was so like pissed because I didn't even do anything. I was just there, and that literally made me more angry than anything else. I kept trying to like make that argument. I was like, no, Aunt Mickey, like you don't understand. I didn't do anything. And she was like, it's the fact that you were there and you didn't tell me you were going there and blah, blah, blah. And like, yeah, okay, she's right, like in retrospect. But you guys, are you kidding me? So moral of the freaking story is don't be stupid in high school. And if you're gonna drink underage, which don't, that's just like in high school, don't do it. No. But if you're going to, be quiet. Be freaking silent, because people will call the cops and then everything goes to crap. I guess it's not like that climactic, but it was really just very traumatic at the time. And I don't think like I said freaking like 10 words to Chad after that. I was so angry with him. Horrible story, full of regret. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got a good lesson out of this. Don't freaking be stupid in high school. If you really just want to drink and whatever, just wait. Like, just wait until you're not living at home with your parents. Like, that was just like the stupidest thing. So don't be dumb in high school. Don't be dumb in general, but like really. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my story. And if you want more story times, like this video, comment down below, whatever. Lord knows I have 10 million stories because I just, life, you know. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. Ew, that sounded so gross. Like just generic YouTube. Like and subscribe. But I actually mean it. It would be so cool if you would freaking subscribe, because obviously if you're still listening to me ramble at this point, like you like me, kind of, or maybe you're making fun of me. Either way, subscribe. I hope you have an amazing, fantastic, wonderful, beautiful, blessed by God day and week and life, and I will see you in my next video. I'm about to take a fat nap, so G2G. Bye guys, bye. Bye.